take out my hair and check out this bald spot to find out that I have 2 more in the middle of my head and some hair cut off. Hey guys, it's Traeh, and today's video is another natural hair horror story, you guys' favorite here on my channel. Now I know I'm in the same outfit that I wore in my last 2 horror stories, but I'm trying to bulk film so that you guys can have 2 weeks of natural hair horror stories. So just ignore all of that, okay? Now if you haven't seen yesterday's natural hair horror story, you definitely need to click the link below because yesterday's horror story was crazy. If you don't know, I do have a whole playlist of all of these natural hair horror stories so that you can just binge watch them because they're pretty addictive, okay? It's very entertaining to listen to others' pain. I'm not really sure why, but these horror stories be having me cracking up, having me ready to fight, having me ready to cry, having me feeling so bad for people. Like, these horror stories have your emotions going all over the place. So definitely make sure that you check out the playlist because these will have you on the floor, y'all. So I'm not really going to ramble too much, so let's just jump into this crazy freaking horror story. Okay, so the email says, "Hi Traeh, I want to start off with I love your channel. Please forgive the length of this story. I didn't want to leave you with any questions." Girl, we don't mind at all. The longer the better. Make sure that you guys go and get your snack, okay? Get comfy because it's pretty lengthy. Okay, so it says, so let's get this story started. About 3 years ago, I went natural. My hair grew past my shoulder in just a year. So to celebrate my hard work, I treated myself to the salon. Okay, the results were beautiful. So back then, I lived with my cousin. My cousin was pressing me to get a texturizer. Mind you, when I was younger, for some reason, texturizers made my hair straight, even though my curls are somewhat tight. I finally let my cousin give me a texturizer, and as I suspected, it left my hair bone straight, but only the back. The front of my hair was curly, but the curls were not as tight as before. I started to cry as I realized my hair was completely messed up because of one decision. It only takes one. So the summer of that year, I spent it with my other cousins. While I was over there, I was told that my hair was ugly and needed to be put in braids. I was then given the choice to either straighten my hair or put it in braids. I didn't want braids that summer, so I straightened it. I didn't know how to maintain my hair, and I was always rushed when doing my hair while at my other cousin's house. Like, I really didn't know what to do with my hair. I remember one time I was going to wear my hair curly for my little cousin's birthday, and once again I was encouraged to straighten it. Dang, they seem like some haters, I'm just saying. So I had to wash the curling stuff out of my head and blow dry and straighten it in less than 15 minutes, or I was going to get hit with a broom, according to my cousin. Okay, so you had 15 minutes to wash, blow dry, and straighten your hair. If anybody can wash, blow dry, and straighten their hair in 15 minutes, somebody need to let me know, okay? I mean, I'm not planning on straightening my hair, but that's some miracle type of stuff. Like, I don't know who can do that. It usually takes me more than 15 minutes to wash my hair, so I know that's not happening. Crazy, yeah, I know. So in fear, because I was a little younger, I started to flat iron my hair wet. Y'all, we already had a horror story where a stylist actually did flat iron the girl's wet hair. So if you haven't seen that story, click up above because that was just ridiculous. Anyways, so now at this point, I'm back home and decide to go natural, wearing braids and protective styles until I was ready to do the big chop. This is where stuff starts to get tragic. So it was graduation and prom time. I wanted to get a weave but was scared to get a weave, so I got a ponytail. I went to my usual hairstylist who does my braids. Mind you, this girl slayed my hair every time, and she was quick. I mean quick, like box braids in 3 hours quick. And they always look good. So I go to her for my ponytail, obviously trusting her to slay my life like she did for the 3 years I have been going to her. Wrong. My hair was mostly natural at this point, so it was thick. And like I do everything else, I look up how to do the hairstyle I wanted. So because of the thickness of my hair, I was expecting for my hair to be straightened. She did not. So because of this and the thickness of my hair, she was applying pounds of gel on my hair and left me under the dryer so long to the point where my head was burning. I was left with my ponytail looking crusty, and I had to go back. So as soon as both graduation and prom was over, I took it out. When I went to go wash my hair, I noticed where the ponytail once was, my hair cut off. It literally looked like I had a bob. What in the heck? During that summer, I got these beautiful blue ombre box braids. So summer is over and I decided to do the big chop. I was so happy that my hair was now healthy again. School is starting and I decide I want a weave. I didn't want to go to my regular girl because if you can mess up a ponytail, you sure can mess up a weave. So my cousin, not the other ones in the beginning of the story, is pressing me to go to her friend. Naive me goes to her friend, and just to be safe and keep my edges, I did a half up, half down. So while sis is doing my hair, I am in pain. I began to touch my hair repeatedly and she notices. She acknowledges that she is braiding too tight and claims she loosened her grip. She then says, "Wow, you're really tender-headed. Your head is red." Right about now, I'm ready to leave her chair, but I didn't want to embarrass her or make her feel bad because she was an angel. So we're getting to the middle of my head. I'm in so much pain, I start crying. She asked me if I wanted her to stop. I said no. So we're finally done and my hair looks gorgeous. The aftermath. I couldn't sleep on the back of my head for days. I couldn't move my neck and my head was hurting. And as I said before, when I do something new, I researched everything. So I text some of my friends that wear weaves. I explained to them the pain I was feeling. The pain was sharp, throbbing, burns. Both of them said I shouldn't be feeling anything at all. So I contacted my cousin and she laughed and said that's normal and my hair is thick, it could withstand it. A couple of days later, while I was oiling my hair, because that's what I do every day, I felt a bald spot. I contacted my cousin, told her what was going on. I told her I was taking it out. She told me to wait a week. I said no, I'm taking it out today. Then she had the audacity to ask me if I wanted to go to her friend again. I honestly thought she was kidding. I take out my hair and check out this bald spot to find out that I have 2 more in the middle of my head and some hair cut off. I was livid. I now have brown ombre box braids and taking care of my hair once again. Thanks for reading this long story. Hope it can help someone. Alright y'all, so I don't even really know what to say about this story, but I'm just going to jump to the fact that when you went to the your cousin's friend and you kept touching your hair, the stylist said, "Wow, you're really tender-headed, your head is red," asking like, "Do you want me to stop?" Like, okay, so you obviously know that you're hurting my head. You see that my scalp is red. Why would you continue to do it if my scalp is red? Like, I don't even understand that. And you didn't want to embarrass her or make her feel bad. That's all well and good, but now after all of these horror stories that I've read on my channel, it's not really about them, okay? It's not really about them because they don't have to deal with the horror story, okay? You guys do. So if you're not speaking up, then whatever happens just happens. So yeah, we definitely need to speak up. Don't worry about embarrassing them. You need to tell them if it's too tight, it's too tight. If you want them to stop, tell them to stop. You can't be saving these stylists' feelings because these stylists aren't saving our edges, okay? And after you told your cousin what had happened to your hair and told her that you wanted to take it out, she said no, you need to wait a week. You guys, after all of these, like, I'm speaking from these past horror stories, if your hair is too tight, okay, stop thinking that the pain will go away, it'll subside after a few days, because that might be the case, but once it's time for you to actually take that style down, your hair is coming out with the style. So definitely don't just deal with it or just take medicine to help cope with the pain. Like, you just need to you need to take it out. If you feel like something's up, take it out. And then the thing that gets me is, after you told your cousin that you had a bald spot in your hair and you wanted to take it out, your cousin asks you if you want to go back to her friend. Like, yes, I want to go back to your friend that pulled my hair out and gave me a bald spot. Yes, I'd love to go back to her. Like, no, I don't want to go back. What? Like, what kind of question is that? So anyway, after you took out your hair, you found out you had 2 more bald spots in the middle of your hair, and some of your hair was cut off. Like, y'all, that's why I'm fearful to go to stylists. I mean, I won't even be going to any stylist anyway, but this just makes me like a lot more hesitant on going, because of stuff like this. You just don't know what you're gonna get, and I'm not risking my edges. Okay, I'm not risking my hair. I'm just not. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your natural hair horror story with us. If you guys have a natural hair horror story that you would like me to feature here on my channel and make it a part of the playlist, definitely email me at sendtotraeh@gmail.com. My email is also in the description box. So yeah, hopefully I will feature your horror story soon. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying your natural hair horror story week thus far, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another crazy horror story. Bye guys.
Give me another hour or two, hour with you. Bye.